Hello and welcome to my video today. Today I'm going to go over Prometheus and Grafana quickly again here. I went over a couple videos ago, and here I have connected to my personal portfolio website server. I actually just connected another server or another website to that server. And so basically how I got this set up is, so if you go to connections and you can have all your connections, and the Prometheus one is just like the main one for time-based data, like data tracking for websites. But I've used it also before for connecting a CSV, just for like, in the last video I connected a CSV and was able to visualize data as you would in any data visualization tool. And this is all local from Docker, but I was able to add my Prometheus, my Coolify instance on Prometheus. And so here's my IP, my server IP, and it was 9090. And it didn't just work like that. I had to install the Prometheus on the server in the SSH command in the terminal. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember exactly how I did it, but I found this, but it was just like a command and then it worked. And I don't remember what command, I would have used like Gemini or get a ChatGPT, but I can't remember which one and I can't find. So, but save your Prometheus data. Basically, I was able to install Prometheus on the server, and I think it's just like a sudo install Prometheus. Like, I really don't remember, but it wasn't that difficult. And then once it was ready, it would listen and scrape. Prometheus would scrape on 9090 on here on this port 9090. So this is my data source already, Coolify Prometheus, and then the rest is fine. So if I go back to data sources, we can go add new data source. And these are already installed because they're classic. I guess Loki is also pretty, pretty good logging for like error logging for websites. So let's go Prometheus, and then see localhost is already set up. And this is my server. And if I wanted to monitor like a local one, either localhost, let's do like HTTP, like this. There's host.docker internal 9090. So this could be able to connect to another local Docker instance from like my Odoo or NADN or something like that I have locally. But yeah, so that's how, and then I think the rest was just default. Then in the dashboards, I have my dashboard here. And this monitors the CPU usage of the server. And this is the idle, also for idle. So it's, when it goes down, it means it's like being used. And then this, I just have HTTP requests being total being monitored. So just like sites visits or like site, and it's like a rate. So it's like so let's go edit. And then here we have, so you can add in the Prometheus HTTP request total. And then you pick, I kind of just like use a bit of ChatGPT and a bit of trial and error, because you can go in here. Let's just do a new one actually. I'm just gonna go back here. We can go add visualization. And then, so here's my data source. Okay. And then as well build, you can, it's like it's called PromQL query language. So if you have it, like if you got it from AI or you know it, you can put it in here, just like SQL. And here, yeah, okay. So I have this interface of all these things that's listening to. The Prometheus is like scraping the website every few minutes. And there's too many things, so I had to pick one, or trying to ask the AI to help me pick one. No, so yeah, this is the node CPU seconds total that I visualized before. We can see there's lots. And I guess Prometheus, this is a Muslim. Okay, Prometheus CPU seconds total. Let's try this one. Select. And then we can run queries. And then it says here at rate. And then it gives it like a rate interval instead of just like what it is. So it's like over time. And then, okay, so we're starting something. We can see something. That's usually how I would do it. Okay, time series, usually Muslim and Prometheus. And then it has instance, job Prometheus, and then this other port. So it's pretty much the same thing, I guess. Don't know what it means, but you can filter it if I only want. So job, no, they're both Prometheus and no. Prometheus, okay. Refresh, yeah, okay, and then just the Prometheus one, not the node. And if I go to, so I'll show you my newest website here. So this is a website I just made today. Also connected to the same server, stackcrate.com. And it's just like update the, and the point of this website is just a landing page and collect emails for converting ERP data. So like an online seller product data, and their Odoo or NetSuite or anything where they keep their products, and they need to export the data in a certain format for each targeted platform, but they're always different, or they could be different, and you have to check, okay, what's this formatting requirements, and then change it manually over time. So the idea of the tool, of the solution, is that you just say, you upload your data of the products, say what target platform you want, and then it would output, export, download the format that you would need. And this is just the idea of it. I mean, obviously I just built the landing page, didn't build any actual code for it, but I think like using leveraging AI to already to also keep up to date what are the current Amazon requirements, eBay, Shopify, all these ones, Walmart, whatever. And then it didn't have to every time it converts it doesn't have to convert it wouldn't have figure out the requirements live. It could also have a pre-set requirements that it knows, but it just got that from reading, using AI to read the documentation of each targeted platform, and then keep that up to date. And then when you use it, it could use this format because it could change, right? So it's kind of half preset, pre-built, but it's updated often, or will be. I mean, that's my idea. And not that you're plugging into the data, you're not plugging into an AI LLM prompt saying, "Oh, search the web, find what the requirements are, and output it," because I feel that would have a lot of room for error. But this way, it would use its library to convert to the template and format it knows, but update that library and templates with web scraping and AI to keep up to date. Anyway, so made this little website. I bought the URL. It's just called StackCrate, so stackcrate.com, and just random one that sounds cool. But it's also already hooked up, same server, already hooked up to my Prometheus. Oh wait, I want to, yeah, so it didn't do anything on this one, so I guess the range is the one I needed. So let's go back. I think it's handler range. And we go run queries and 1 hour, right? Yeah, so it was already hooked up to the same server. So it'll work for this website and the personal portfolio. But this seems a little more interesting to use than the personal portfolio. No, it's I have to deselect this and Axel. And then I can go handler. This one was it. This one. Nice. Oh, and then we can also add this filter here of 200. Code 200. Nice. And then go back here and try to update it. And then here, and you can see some action, I guess. I think it's working out. So yeah, and of course this Prometheus is hugely powerful. Prometheus and Grafana. So Grafana is the UI, and then the Prometheus is like this specific database style. But you can also, like I said, connect other database or like other data source connections. And it's widely powerful. One use case I thought of is even just like trying to make a wrapper of this and using like a data analytics for businesses or any sort of niche problem. Okay, well we should give you visualizations. We can monitor your websites for analytics, for business intelligence, for whatever, and then just use these open source data or software. So it's nice to tinker with this, especially with like my live websites. So it's good. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Until next time, and bye for now.